Good morning, good evening, good night, whenever you're watching this. Hi guys, we're back with yet another Schmoedown reaction here on Dedicated to Art. As usual, I am Kees Cornelissen, and after I thought I had a crappy week, if you ever think you have a crappy week, this guy here, Chris Dolman, can sympathize with you, especially right now, because, well, just look at him. Chris, what is going on?
Ay, ay, ay. What isn't going on? Long ass week. Apparently, I have to quit smoking.
Oof.
I mean, sure, it's great for my health, great in the long run, but simultaneously, in the words of Robert Meyer Burnett,
Really?
fuck me.
Yes. Well, anyway, let's get a little bit excited for what is going on today, which is a Schmoedown between our boy, Chance Ellison, who we've known for a while now, who you've actually faced a couple of times, I believe,
Yes.
against Ethan Erwin, one of the contenders for Rookie of the Year, one could say, because he's been taking this league by storm and really only missed a title match because of the fact that he didn't know a five-pointer, which was a pretty tough five-pointer, to be fair. So, yeah. Look, you know Disney. He didn't.
True.
That was clear. But yeah, so we know that these two competitors are really good, pretty evenly matched, I'd say. So I can definitely see this go down to the very last question. At least I hope so. Or maybe even sudden death. Are you ready for that, Chris? Yet another sudden death
No.
between two great competitors?
No. I'm not ready for that. I just want to, look. Yes, I have a horse in this race because my bracket is saying Ethan. My heart is saying Chance. Because what would be nicer than to see our boy truly succeed in this tournament?
Indeed.
But
I mean,
there is a bit of reality. There's a little bit of a reality check that has to happen here. Ethan has to have a not so great game if Chance is truly going to win, in my opinion. Because Chance still does have a couple of gaps that I don't know if he's studied up for since his run in teams.
I think it's very dependent on, in this case, the second round, because I know that both these competitors can score a lot in the first round. We might even see some perfect rounds. We could even see both of them scoring perfect rounds, and then both of them getting the bonus question. I would not be shocked by that, because I know they're that good. Then the second round, I know Chance has some weaknesses. However, it has also been shown that Ethan also doesn't know everything and can also spin something he doesn't like. So it really depends. Do they get a good spin that they like, that they can answer some questions from? And then round three, well, we'll see about the difficulty of the questions there. But like usually the five-pointers are tougher, and we'll just have to wait and see. I think like we could speculate all day, but we should just watch this match already. Agree?
Yes.
All right. Then we shall press play in 3, 2, 1, play.
No, I'm really excited. Listen, David, you do your thing, all right? You keep going. Yeah, I'm studying now. Dude, we got this. We got this. You got this. I got this. We got this. We are winning those belts. Studying hard, man, right now.
So when I'm training for a match, I go to the place that keeps all my movies.
It's an ad.
Movies Anywhere. With Movies Anywhere, I can watch every movie available online to be ready for the Schmoedown. I can also
remember
my
the
digital
Titans.
library no matter which service I use to purchase the movie. Movies Anywhere curates lists so I can study by category to brush up on my weak spots. And I can use their intuitive search features to find that very specific movie I'm looking for. Hey, you know The Sandlot. It's that horror flick from the 90s.
What?
I can quiz myself on browsing by directors, writers, actors, or producers.
I may not know a thing about horror or The Sandlot, but I do know that those two don't mix.
I can watch full movies, exclusive interviews, and even jump
Infinity
to
War.
specific clips so I can recall the tiniest details for that really tough 5-point question. Reality Stone, I knew it. Plus, Movies Anywhere really can go anywhere I go, whether I'm on the couch studying with Cal or doing some crunches while watching my favorite Suits movie, or just
this is ridiculous.
on loop to get my brain going. Wherever I am, Movies Anywhere is with me.
While he's watching Luke.
So sign up for free today at moviesanywhere.com and be a movie champion wherever you are. Cal not included.
Oh,
damn it! I wanted my own cow.
Me too.
Seriously, out of the ads that they've done, that was a really good one.
That was a good one. I liked it.
Your face on movie release dates. See, what happens is you have to earn that.
We're challenging you, and we're going to get
Hey, coward! You got a real hero.
That face does not belong on movie release.
He's gonna keep it. He's gonna keep it. Oh, I love it. The slice, it's gonna be mine soon.
Movie release dates.
What do you got, Sam?
Movie release dates.
Wow!
Movie release dates.
I'll be honest, I'll never get sick of Mance doing his movie release dates thing. I'll never get sick of that.
By the way, anyone who does get sick of that, heathen.
Heathen.
Chance Ellison, Ethan Erwin, Dan Merle, Stacy Howard, and Draco McWeeny, Ben the Boss Bateman, Clark Wolf. The singles tournament begins. The winner of that entire tournament faces John the Outlaw Roca at the Spectacular. What a battle we're in for. Chance Ellison,
Hey, see what we got.
The Cobra. He proved himself in their first match against Inky and the Brain. He proved himself in the second match against the Founding Fathers. And it was just a stumble block against Who's the Boss, but the kid is for real. And he had a great match in all the matches that he played, and he got the lucky number. But again, how lucky is it that he's going up against 3-1 Ethan Erwin? And your winner by way of technical knockout, Ethan. They're saying
Also did really well in the free fall. That's right.
And your winner,
Like 15 rounds, if I recall.
Ethan.
Yeah, long.
It was a masterpiece in his win against the Professor Lon Harris. What a match that was. And then he took out the Godfather. What's going to happen here is that Bibiani will play the winner of Draco and Erwin, and that will be our new champion. Ethan is in his fourth match, but he's fresh to the league. He's a superstar already. The fans love him. The
Didn't do too well in teams though, unfortunately.
Richard and Steven.
And your winner!
Nice.
Yeah. It's always fun seeing myself for 2 seconds.
If only I were calling that match. I might have written questions for it though.
You probably
I'm
could.
not-
Welcome back to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. It's the ultimate Schmoedown, the singles tournament. We are one match down already. Mark Andreyko has defeated Drew McWeeny, and now we get to our second match of the tournament.
That's right. That is Christian Harloff. I am Mark Ellis. We are Wild Stallions. We practice that. Not even Rufus, the great time traveler, can tell who's going to win this tournament. Maybe not even this match, Christian. You go into it, you got some punk-ass kid going up against a big-time Hollywood producer, but it's not as clear-cut as the viewers at home may think.
Well, if you look at Chance Ellison.
Who?
Right.
Exactly.
Chance Ellison, the Cobra, as they call him, part of Corruption, part of Mike Kalinowski squad. What I will say is this: this is what happened. There were a total of 8 spots in this tournament. There were 6 guaranteed spots. There were 2 available spots. There was a gauntlet match, which Ben Bateman won, and there was 1 magic number. Chance Ellison got that magic number. And some people, well, of course he did. He's Mike Kalinowski's guy. That actually wasn't the case. I was there with Commissioner Thad Williams. I made sure that it was picked up
He's trustworthy. Those other two snakes aren't.
I was watching, I was looking, and exactly what happened. Ellison got the magic number. And how magic was it?
Why didn't you guys put it in a video? Film it. I put it in a video so that nobody doubts you.
Came around was a shoo-in for Rookie of the Year. Now, Ethan won 3 straight matches. He won
at the very least make it available on Patreon, but no.
Then he ran into the Android. The Android took him out of commission, and now Ethan is back in his first singles match since that loss to the Android. And how is he going to handle that loss?
Who knows? He was the Schmoedown golden goose. He was laying eggs everywhere he could, and then he laid the ultimate egg, and he's an ugly duckling coming off a loss. But Chance Ellison, nobody knows. Again, this kid, when your brain is that young, it's absorbing new movie trivia knowledge all the time.
That's
Ethan
true.
Erwin knows what he knows. He's not going to learn a damn thing for the rest of his life. Is the trivia already in there, or did Chance Ellison learn something that's going to beat Ethan today? We're about to find out.
That is the question, though, because, again, he's 21 years old, Chance Ellison, and everyone's saying, how much does he know? I mean, if you look at the champions, there hasn't been a champion, I think, under 35 years old who has won the championship. He is 21, and he's gunning for the title. They both want to play for the championship. They both want to play Road to the Spectacular. And now that we know that Season 6, the premiere is in New York, they want to go ahead and take that title and defend it in New York in January. So there's a lot on the line here. The season will be over for one of these guys. Whoever loses, the next one will carry on over. And we will see who will play either the winner of Stacey Howard or in the next
that already.
Round. But they had some talk, and both had a manager. Here we go.
Of course.
Well, look at here. It is another tournament created for you, the fans, the ultimate movie trivia Schmoedown singles tournament, which means this guy here, the Cobra, Chance Ellison, is here to prove himself an entire new arena. We had
I like this new Ken
with the team tournament
compared to the heelish turn that he made.
As full as I wanted to be, things happen.
He's still a heel.
But you've given me an opportunity to help take you to this promised land. Actually, I feel like
it's
you're
different
take
now
me there.
since he's split with
you're
the.
Looking at the Andre the Giant of the Schmoedown.
I've said it from the beginning. This is about destiny for Chance. Chance and Destiny rolled into one. He pulls that magic number, gets that big number 5, and rolls into the tournament. You think that's luck? No, it is what is supposed to happen.
I am incredibly pleased to be working with you. Again, we didn't get to really do it last time. And it's fine, it's fine. You know what? It's how it was meant to be. But no, this time I'm really excited to play Chance. I've seen what he can do. He's a smart guy, he knows his stuff, but he doesn't know enough.
Look, I've seen Ethan compete a lot. He's good. He knows his stuff. I know people are going to be attacking my age, saying like, oh, you couldn't watch the movies in your entire life to catch up to Ethan Erwin. But you know what? This right here, this doesn't have an age. This has no limits. This, just as good as what he's gotten there.
Chance, your
better.
Chance is
Should be better.
To community chest. Your community chest is going to send you straight to jail. And by jail, I mean out of this tournament.
So, Ethan, when you're over there making your big deals and your power broken is going on in the corner, just know that this man right here is hungry and ready to achieve his
I will say, Ken, thank you for calling him a man and not a kid.
We're here for a big reason.
And Chance, I just want to say congratulations on getting that 7th spot. I wish your luck had been better. You didn't have to go against me, but I'm sure you're going to have a delightful season.
And it'll be an off season as well. You can go fish, and Chance, it's only 2 things you can do about it. That's nothing, and just get ready to lose, sir. Difference.
Throwing me for a loop there. Well played, sir.
Have to deal with it for a change, yes.
Jay Washington now working with Ethan Erwin,
Jay.
as we saw in the
What a
teams.
character.
A chance to actually
My
work
soul,
together
bro.
in the teams, but
Love you, Jay.
Now Jay is very excited to be working with Ethan, and Ethan very excited to be working with Jay. And Kalinowski not here today, but Ken Knapsack is. Corruption is here. Chance Ellison, the Cobra, is ready. This is going to be a big upset if Ellison can do it.
It's going to be a big upset, but you can't quite say it's going to be a shock because as much as Ethan Erwin knows about life, hell, and movie trivia for that matter, Chance, he's just a kid who's still proving himself. He can take another step towards doing that, and like you said, maybe towards John Rocco or, dare I say, New York City here today.
Well, like you said, though, I mean, look, Chance Ellison, he is a rookie. He's played in 3 matches total in teams, and he got himself to the semifinals with Mike Kalinowski, and they beat the current champion in John Roca
Mm-hmm.
and the former 2-time champion Dan Murrell. So that's a big victory alone that Ellison has. Can he pull up another magic victory here today against Ethan Erwin? We're about to find out.
That's right. If Ethan Erwin wins, he'll probably celebrate with a hot toddy. If Chance does, he'll have an ecto cooler. Christian Harloff, what is the tail of the tape?
The tail of the tape. Chance Ellison looking at Pixar movies, looking at comic book movies, and running around and getting magic numbers because he's linked to the real commissioner. I didn't write that. I didn't write it.
It sounds like you did.
No, someone else wrote that. And Ethan
Someone else did.
Erwin, which includes
Some
80s
douche.
movies, Oscar movies, and writing big-time movies.
Hey, well, there you go. Is it going to be a game of knowledge or a game of shadows?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia.
Okay.
Sean Maroney.
Ethan produced that movie.
I know.
Hence the...
Introducing first, representing corruption, making his singles debut, led to the ring by his manager, the pit boss Ken Knapsack.
I'll never get sick of that.
Okay.
Chance Ellison. There it is. Oh, he's got the sign. He's facing Alex Damon. He's facing Alex Damon at the spectacular courtesy of Mike Kalinowski.
Shots looking forward to that, but in the meantime, here is Chance looking as tough as ever.
Yeah.
That jacket is provided courtesy of Bugle Boy.
Sean Maroney.
His opponent.
What the hell?
Representing the Hollywood elite with a record of 3 wins. 1 defeat, led to the ring by his manager, the urban gladiator, Jay Washington. He is Ethan Big Time Erwin. There's Jay. Open it, and there is Ethan. There's Ethan, who is loved now by the community, and unknown at one point, and now
Ethan is back, casual as ever.
One of the scariest competitors in the league. Oh, look, this is a nice guy.
Who's this guy? Washington, fresh off a 24-hour fitness workout, no doubt.
Ethan Erwin bringing out the best in everybody, I guess. Look at this.
Ethan looks freshly rested. Maybe a vacation was in the works.
I think because Ethan is a nice guy, Jay's pretending to be a nice guy. I think that's what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Jay Washington, not a great actor when it comes
Jay,
to...
what are you doing?
Nice.
What are you playing
There's
at?
more to that smile.
I don't trust it.
All right, so with
It's
that,
good mind
let's
games. You
start
gotta give
the
him that.
rules of round number 1. Mark, how's that work?
In round number 1, the field of 2 competitors is going to hear 8 questions from 8 different corners of the movie, Trivia Schmoedown Galaxy. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round 1. As soon as we ask the question, please write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard with the magic markers we have so kindly provided to each competitor. Once you hear the question, you have about 15 seconds
For the
to get that
competitor with
answer
the magic
down.
number.
When we say put your pens down, we mean put your pens down. We'll address you by
I don't
name
get it.
to reveal your best attempt at an answer. Show the whiteboard to the camera. At the same time, you verbalize your attempt into the microphone. I will remind each competitors of your 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the match. You didn't hear a question right, you're not sure if you need, maybe you need to buy yourself some time, use the JTE rule, and you each have 1 challenge to be used at any time throughout the 3 rounds of the match.
All right. Remember, again, like Mark said, remember your JT rules, remember your challenge rules.
I already told him that,
I
Christian.
said like you said. And remember that if you have any questions to ask the judges here, and we are about to get going. Ethan Erwin, are you ready?
Always be closing.
Cobra.
Let's get it.
And let's get ready to Schmoedown!
I got a feeling it's a special match. I don't know. There's something in the air. I'm feeling it tingling in my toes, which are exposed.
Something in the air tonight.
We'll see. And we start now with number 1. Action Adventure is your first category, gentlemen. Who played David's father, Julius Levinson, in the film Independence Day?
Would you say best movie president of all
I don't know how you spell his last name.
Yeah.
Not of all time, but he's up there.
You and Michael Douglas in the American
I would
president
love
guy?
to a sentence of me and Michael Douglas. He's a good dude. 5.
I didn't offer you a
4.
dinner
I
with
offered
him.
it to myself. 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Judd Hirsch.
Judd Hirsch.
Correct.
I spelled it.
Judd
Oh,
Hirsch.
kind of correct.
Kind of correct.
Okay. Next one.
Good enough.
Silencing the crowd. The
Go
crowd just
to
left.
directors.
Yes.
Directors is the next category, and your question is, who directed the 2006 film The Fountain?
Yes.
Ever see this one?
3 coins in the fountain.
Keep singing.
Each one seeking.
I have a guess. I have no idea if this is correct.
4,
From planes, trains,
3,
automobiles.
2, 1. Chance.
Darren Aronofsky.
Yes, sir.
I wrote down Darren Aronofsky.
Hey!
Oh my god. That was a pure guess.
Animated. What is the name of the hard-working waitress who falls victim to voodoo magic in Disney's The Princess and the Frog?
Oh shit.
Do you believe in voodoo? Yes, no, or maybe.
I thought you were going to say, do you believe in magic? Pure
In a young girl's heart.
Pure lemonade. 5, 4,
You didn't answer the question.
3. I know I ignored you. 2, 1.
Tiana.
Down, please, and Ethan.
Nope.
Didn't have a chance.
Tiana.
Tiana's correct.
Nice.
Ethan Ellison going up by 1 there. Erwin showing the weakness in animated again, and here we go.
Yeah,
to the next
Disney.
question.
You think I would have done like homework in the meantime?
But no, he did not.
No, he's too busy
Ethan,
producing big-time
Chance,
movies.
Your next category to get to the halfway point of round 1 is 1980s movies. Movies that came out in the 80s. Your question is, who plays Reverend Shaw Moore's wife, V, in Footloose?
Her first name was Revlin.
Okay.
I kind of like that.
It's
Revelin?
one of them.
My name is Revelin. These are my horses.
Well, this is where I missed.
5,
I'm just happy that I got 3 out of 3 so far.
3, 2,
But I have
1.
no
Diane
clue.
Wiest?
That's incorrect.
Diane Weiss.
Diane Weiss is correct. Ethan comes back in. 3-3. Ethan
clearly-
lost the lead. Tied it right
Well
up.
done.
Ellison, a fan of Married with Children. That gets
Not a fan of that movie.
All right, next question here. Fantasy sci-fi. What is the name of the being that Neo encounters in the room with all the TV monitors at the end of The Matrix Reloaded? This is a note to Chris Kaliski to not ask Matrix questions when Ethan is on the table.
I'll allow it.
This is like the worst scene of that fucking
Has
movie.
he taken the blue pill?
4.
Or the
It
red
could have been the
So-
most. It could have been the most interesting, but it wasn't.
It's so
Ethan Erwin?
boring. The
Architect.
Fired
Architect.
if you missed it, and Chance Ellison.
The Architect.
Correct. Okay, tie game. All right.
It's
All right,
like
your next
so
category
boring.
comes from the world of comedies. These are comedies, Yuckfest. Your question is, who directed and co-wrote Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy?
I
Now he's
do
telling
not
you
like
were-
this
you might have
movie.
been accurate, my
I
friend.
do
So
not
four
like
fours
this
get to the
movie.
sixth
You
question.
say Anchorman top 5 comedy of the new millennium? Top 10?
4, 10.
Big
maybe
Short
3,
case.
2,
Yeah.
1.
Adam McKay.
Down, please, and Chance.
Will Ferrell.
It's incorrect.
Adam
Ethan.
McKay.
That's correct.
Chance.
That's correct.
Chance,
That's
Jesus.
Directed and co-wrote.
Yeah, yep.
Ah, shit.
So
sorry.
there you
Okay.
go.
No.
How am I able to keep
All right,
up with
so here are your
Erwin
next
so
questions.
far?
Horror
This
thriller.
doesn't happen.
Horror thriller.
I don't know.
What 1980s slasher flick was remade in 2009 and has starred Jensen Ackles from TV's Supernatural?
I got to meet that Jensen Ackles.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good guy.
Can I tell you something?
No, because it's 5.
Smoldering.
4, you missed your opportunity. 3,
Handsome man.
2,
Nope.
1. Pens down.
Friday the 13th?
Friday the 13th?
It's incorrect.
Oh.
Chance.
That was Jared. That was Jared
My
Padalecki.
Bloody Valentine.
Oh.
My Bloody Valentine.
Okay.
Damn
Hey.
it.
Vote taken out on that question.
At least I had a
Before
guess.
Ethan.
You had a guess. You had a
There's a
guess.
possibility Chance could time it either
And
way.
it was
We're gonna
remade
go
in
into the second
2009. I
round
do
still.
know that.
That's
Competitive
true.
Match here. Your last question in round number 1 is a Patreon question. Thanks to all the movie trivia Schmoedown Patreon supporters. This comes from patron Jake Hammer. Jake the Hammer.
The Hammer.
He's a longtime supporter. Thank you so much, Jake.
Thank you, Jake.
We love you to death over here. You can be my Bloody Valentine. And he wanted the category of dramas. And boy, do we have some here in this match. So Jake's drama question. Saoirse Ronan stars as Elis Lacey, an Irish immigrant in what
Not seen it.
2015 period drama?
Great movie.
It's like the one Best Picture movie that I didn't see that year.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cobra.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
You got it, Ethan.
Brooklyn.
I got 6. Oh my god, that never happens.
6-5. So
This
Ellison
never
misses
happens.
3,
I got
Erwin misses
6.
2,
I'm
and we
happy
get
with
into our
I
myself.
was saying
next
between
round,
the
which is
two of us,
wheel
case, we got
round. How does
13
that work?
points. So
The wheel round
Yes, we did.
has emerged. And ladies and gentlemen, the wheel round. This is round number 2.
Hey,
The
we
wheel
already know
round.
that we're a good
Justin
team. We're in
will
a fucking title
determine
match.
both competitors' fates. Very exciting match here today. You have 12 different wheel slices. 2 of them are opponents and spinners' choice. The other 10 are a different corner of the movie Trivia Schmoedown Galaxy. Each slice has 4 questions in it. Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of an answer, ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. You can choose your correct answer. If you get it right, you get 1 point. There is stealing available in round number 2. And the wheel for today's match is sponsored by our own Schmoedown patron, Nathan Ovendale. Thank you so much, Nathan, for your patronage. Clint Eastwood and disaster films are the 2 slices that Nathan Ovendale loves.
That would be
He
fun.
sponsored the whole dang wheel. Those are his 2 favorite categories.
All right, Ethan Erwin, you have a 1-point lead. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first. Thank you.
All right, please spin from the wheel, not the peg, please.
All right, he's some sort of words he had maybe with his manager.
Yeah. And
Make sure you grab the actual wheel and not the peg. Thank you very much. All right, that's a hearty spin from Ethan Erwin.
Yeah, what's it gonna land?
He took all his frustration of
I love how I could
his
hear
big
Jay
time
in the
producer
background.
week out on that wheel.
Yeah.
Round and around it goes. Ethan Erwin owns no less than 7 cellular telephones.
Look at this. That's coming to it.
Spy movies.
Spy movies.
I like it.
Does he want to keep spy movies?
Gonna keep
Nice.
it.
Okay.
All right. And here we go. The category for Ethan Erwin is spy movies. 4 questions in spy. Ethan, in which Mission Impossible film does the villain have a penchant for putting explosive charges in the head of his captives?
3.
Mission Impossible 3.
That is correct.
Dear Lord.
Yep. All right. What Game of Thrones actor played the president of the Russian Federation in 2002's The Sum of All Fears?
Charles Dance.
Kieran Hines.
Correct.
Oh.
What did he say?
Pronounce it.
Kieran Hines.
Which actress from the TV series Desperate Housewives played the role as Bond babe Paris Carver?
Terry Hatcher.
Terry Hatcher, yep.
Wow.
He is a perfect 3 for 3. One more question.
Who directed Spy Game?
Tony Scott.
Correct.
Jesus.
Doing
That's
what
a
he does in
round.
the second round and answering it completely
Why did he even
perfect.
spend 5 seconds considering spy movies?
that
He knew
was-
what he could do to the category.
All right, so you just did exactly what we thought you'd do in that second round. Now Chance is looking to Chance
has to somehow recover from that. I mean,
now Chance hasn't had a chance to get one of his strengths yet.
He had action adventure. He did well in that against the Founding Fathers.
That has got to be tough for a youngster to handle.
It is, but it also means that he's looking for a strength.
That's right. Will
He's
he
looking
get
for a strength?
Spinner's
no.
choice coming around, Christian? But could it be?
Oh!
It is Spinner's choice.
And Chance?
Pixar.
I'll take Pixar.
Yes.
Pixar. He's going right to Pixar. He knew what he wanted. Sticking true to form, Chance Ellison. He watches Pixar movies when he's home from school.
All right,
On
here we
days
go.
he faked being sick. Chance, your first question. In the world of Pixar movies, which are make-believe, your question is, in Cars, what was the name of the
Piston
trophy
Cup.
that
Piston
Lightning
Cup.
McQueen wants to win?
The Piston Cup.
That's correct.
It is indeed the Piston Cup. 2 points. All right, your next question. Who is playing the Buzz Lightyear video game at the
Rex.
very
Rex.
beginning of Toy Story 2?
Rex.
Correct.
I've defeated Zurg!
2 points. He's within
Still
3.
love that.
Your next question, Chance. In Inside Out, what was the occupation of the hunky man
Fighter pilot.
Mom daydreamed
Yep.
about
Helicopter
off and
pilot.
on throughout the movie?
He was a helicopter pilot.
Indeed, he was a helicopter pilot. Correct.
Well done.
Well-timed, Christian. Your last question in round number 2 to pull within 1 of Ethan and match his perfect round 2. Who voices Slim, a walking stick, in the movie
Ooh.
A Bug's Life?
David Hyde Pierce.
Wow.
Pixar movies. He's watched them all multiple
I did not know
times.
that.
We're back to within 1.
Within 1. That was really good. Within
Very
1
impressive, dude.
point.
Really good.
I wouldn't have gotten it that
Ellison had
fast, but
his
before that
strength.
5 for
Ethan
3,
had
2,
a
1, I
strength,
would have
and
probably
right
pulled
then,
it.
Look
Oh
at
my
that.
God, wow.
1 point separates us here as we get into round number 3. Mark, how's that work?
Round number 3 works as thus. Each competitor is going to give us 3 numbers. These numbers can range from 1 to 20. Ethan, you're going to give us your numbers first, followed by Chance, who just learned how to count. And each number is going to correspond to a different corner of the movie Trivia Schmoedown Galaxy in round number 3. Your first number is going to be your 2-point question. Your next one, your 3-point question. And the last one, should we make it that far, 5-point big question. Remember, you guys have your challenges and your JTE rules, I believe, all still intact. So without further ado, Ethan Erwin, what 3 numbers feel lucky, punk?
9, 3, and 5.
9, 3, and 5.
All odds.
For big time. And Chance Ellison.
8, 12, 18.
8, 12, and 18 for Chance Ellison. All right, Chance
So he
is
went
gonna
with
go
a,
first
you
with
know,
number 8.
even space version
All right,
of
Chance.
Team Action
You selected
thing.
number 8.
I knew it.
And that corresponds up
Action
here for 2
Army
points
Light.
in the category of war movies.
Okay.
Who directed 1998 film, The Thin Red
Terrence
Line.
Malick.
Terrence Malick.
2 points.
He did do it,
That's it. Okay.
for 2 points.
All right, now we bounce to Ethan Erwin. Ethan Erwin gets the category of Scorsese movies.
This is Martin Scorsese.
Not Frank Scorsese. Which Scorsese movie marked legendary actor Gregory Peck's final appearance in a theatrical film release?
Cape Fear, I think.
Cape Fear.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I get 3 points for that?
But which version of Cape Fear?
Those two.
1991.
Chance, back to you. You selected number 12 for your 3-point question. And that question is going to be Kate Blanchett.
Okay.
Oh.
Kate Blanchett movies. Kate Blanchett won an Academy Award for this Woody Allen film.
Blue Jasmine.
It is, in fact, Blue Jasmine.
Correct.
He takes the lead back, forcing the action of Ethan Erwin.
3-pointer for Ethan Erwin. Back to spy movies for Ethan. Val Kilmer plays a master of disguise, Simon Templar, in which spy film?
The Saint.
That's correct.
Oof.
Jesus.
Back to 1918, and now, so
What a
Chance
match,
Ellison
holy
gets
shit.
a 5-pointer. If he hits it, it bounces back to Ethan. If not, Ethan Erwin will move on to the next round to play either Stacey Howard or Dan Merle. What is number 5? You took the category number 18.
Did I tell you it was going to be a good match? Did I
It is
tell
a
you I
good
had a
match.
tingling in
That's
my
good.
toenail?
So far, good. So
All
good.
right. Your question for 5 points and to regain the lead over Ethan is going to be in the wild, wonderful, well-abbed world of Brad Pitt.
Ooh,
Nice.
brutal.
And your question is, what late singer did Brad Pitt idolize in the movie Johnny Suede?
I want to say Bing
5,
Crosby.
4.
Repeat the question.
What late singer did Brad Pitt's character idolize in the movie Johnny Suede?
Elvis.
Ah, damn it.
It was Ricky Nelson, the
Oh.
father of the Nelson twins.
Ricky Nelson was the answer, and Ethan Big Time Erwin wins a scorcher here with the kid, Chance Ellison. But man, did he get some respect there, taking Ethan to the limit. Ethan doesn't have to answer the 5, but he does win. So now Ethan will be playing the winner of either Dan Merle or Stacey Howard. But that was a fight. Ellison once again proving he deserves to be here.
Yeah, I mean, all due respect to Chance. That was a hell of a performance, albeit in a losing effort. But Ethan Erwin, this is the Ethan Erwin that we saw at the beginning of the season. Calm, cool, relaxed, probably just had a lunch at Spago, and then he comes in here, he gets enough to beat Chance. But I got to tell you, do not sleep on this kid. 21 years of age. When he gets to be Ethan's age, when he gets to be Roka's age, hell, when he gets to be our young ages, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Look, Ethan is now 4-1.
Did you say young Ellis?
One again. His matches are just points after points. I want to know from Frankie at the end of this match, like how many points already has Ethan earned in his 5 matches so far in his career?
God.
19 points here. He didn't have to answer the 5-pointer, and he beats Chance Ellison, who, man, what a fight that kid put up. But now Ethan sits back and he waits to see, will it be Merle, or will it be another competitor that Jay manages in Stacey Howard? It's going to be very interesting here. This is the first time. No, that's not true. I was going to say this is the first time Ethan. This is the first time Jay Washington has advanced as a manager, but he did last year with Stacey Howard against you.
That's true.
Let's get to.
Against
Jen
you.
Sturger.
Low blow.
Let's get
Lobo.
to Jen Sturger now, who is here with both Chance Ellison and the winner, Ethan Erwin.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with Chance Ellison. Ken, you're shaking your head, but that was absolutely not a performance to be ashamed of out there.
I went to a garden party. Ricky Nelson. Ricky Nelson. Bebop man. I'm traveling. Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet. 40 years before this kid was even born.
But you remember it, obviously.
I am 80. Went to a garden party. Look.
Oh.
He has nothing to be ashamed of. You said it yourself, Jennifer. That's why you're the professional who does this so well, all right? He went out there against the best, one of the best, a future champion, perhaps.
Could be.
I actually kind of hope now, because it's always good to lose to the best, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Chance, I know you got a 13-hour bus ride back home to the state you live in, but you are going to have memories and also something to look forward to. Domination with this experience behind your back.
Absolutely. And Chance, you had an amazing performance out there. How was that debuting in your first tournament here, but as a single?
You know, it's always tough debuting in what I'll admit is one of the best players in the league. But, you know, I think I kept my cool, kept my composure. I just took this as any other match.
Absolutely. And, you know, you may have potentially faced, well, someone who was up for Player of the Year before Mara came on the scene. So it's not like you were put against someone that was just a slouch, you know, no-name first rounder.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I take no shame in losing the person who I think is going to win this whole damn tournament.
Ooh.
Absolutely. And then you went out there and you swept round 2, had a great round 1, swept round 2. So you guys were just going at it until the very last round. And then, I mean, I hate to say it, but do you think that your age played a factor in the last questions?
I don't think it did, because I talked to Roka, who's 106, and even he didn't know the answer.
I need a minute.
That's amazing.
Ken,
Yes, man.
how are you feeling after that, though?
You know what? Again, you've said some great points here, Jennifer. You really, you know, I mean, Ethan's really good, and I'll give. He won that match in the. You guys didn't see in the middle of the second or third round. He took a call from Bob Downey Jr. to talk about doing the Zodiac sequel. All right. I mean, this guy he's making deals while it's going around, and I have a lot of respect for him. But I've got to focus, too.
I thought that was David
I've gotta
Gambino
focus,
who worked
too,
for RDJ.
Because I have a chance to reclaim what was taken from me, what time took away from me, the Star Wars championship. Star Wars
Can we just
explained,
retire
you know,
that belt
Star Wars
already?
Gonna lose to me.
Please, while we
Alex
still
Damon
have
coming in
questions
here
worth
with his
asking.
belt, he
Yeah.
ain't going home with it.
Absolutely. You know, I was just going to ask, is this, you know, a chance for corruption to slow down? I mean, what's going to happen to you guys coming up? Chance, how are you feeling about watching the rest of it, you know, with your play being done for this season?
You know, corruption's. I mean, my journey with corruption may be done, but ain't over. You got this guy right here going to reclaim the Star Wars belt. You got Mike taking the belt that he was robbed of in Inner Geekdom. Look, bottom line is, we are not done till we say we're done.
Couldn't said it better myself, Jen.
And we're back with Ethan Erwin and a very, very happy Jay Washington.
Wait, Jay's not going to cry?
Jay, I haven't seen
Oh,
you
because
this
he won.
happy. Well, first of all, you're in the winner's circle for a change. That's nice.
Never mind, he's still going to
Finally
cry.
get your makeup right. Listen, this is a beautiful thing. This is so amazing. I'm so happy.
Thank you. It's all because of you. Let's just be totally honest about that right now.
I can't thank myself. I have to thank you for allowing me to be here. Look, think about it. You've allowed me to be here. Then you did the honor of looking at him and saying, who can they just randomly throw in an interview and letting her come here? You were amazing.
I guess I don't follow this enough to know that there's beef between you guys. I think you're both great.
There's no beef. She's a vegan.
Thank you.
Listen.
Good, I like that.
Anyways, Ethan, that was a really great match you just put on out there. I think you taught the kid a nice lesson for his first match. Jesus Christ, Jay, I'm going to punch you in the face.
Sorry. Yeah, no, look, I am really impressed with Chance. I mean, the way he ran that Pixar category was amazing. Yeah, look, we all have blind spots, and he got a tough final question. It was I would say it was a bad beat, but look, I'll take it. It was a lot of fun. I had a great time. And look, obviously, my eyes, they're just on the belt. Like, if I have to go through Merle, if I have to go through Roka, it's fine. I want that belt. I'm coming for it. I'll see you guys in New York.
Were you a little nervous after he ran that Pixar category?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit, but I knew that was his strength. I knew that, you know, he is. You guys call him the kid. He's an adult man. Can we please be honest? But yes, I knew that
Switch numbers,
he would
Jay.
be great at that. And
Did you see him in that heavy-ass leather jacket? The thing smelled like depression on the inside. Why would you wear that? That's like the inside of her hair. Like, why would you wear something like that?
You're wearing a hat indoors right now.
Yeah.
You got a point, but we don't want to bring this up.
I love what's happening right now.
It is.
Jay, I got
What
to
is
hand it to
happening
you,
indeed.
though. You know, for as much crap as you're giving me, I got to give it to you that you did it with Stacy last year in the tournament against Mark Ellis. And now you got Ethan.
I know. It's amazing, isn't it? Just to see me happy and smiling. And to look at you thinking of something to say is so phenomenal. Go ahead and crack your smile. Nonetheless, then I still have the match with Stacy versus Merle, which potentially could mean it could be me managing Ethan versus me managing Stacy.
So you've already thought about this.
I plan these things out ahead. You know what I'm saying? I do what's called calculations. You should take math sometimes. Anyway,
Jesus Christ.
Either way,
The shots
one could win
fired.
and do the whole thing. So I'm just excited. Oh, bubble of emotions. You know what bubble of emotion is, like the bubble gut you had before you did this. It is just so wonderful.
I don't think half of that was appropriate. Just FYI.
You gotta watch.
We're still working out some dynamics here. But Ethan, I have to say, I just cannot wait to see how you perform the rest of this tournament. I feel like you're one of those people to watch in this tournament.
Damn right.
Well, thank you.
And all managers aside, I'm rooting for you.
Thank you very much.
Back to you guys.
Look, we come back and
Well done,
Ethan Erwin
Jess.
is ready to get going. He wants to play. He obviously it would be great for him to play Stacy, but he wants to play Merle. He's
How
talked
dare
about
you,
playing
sir.
Merle since he started in this league. You think he called Merle out in his second match before Merle even came back. He wants to play Merle.
What are you talking
He's
about?
looking forward to doing it. And then you have Chance Ellison, who Jen gave him some respect in the interview, and he deserved it because we'll see more of him come next season, I'm sure.
Yeah, he lost the match, but he did not lose any of his moxie or his confidence, nor should he. I mean, you lose to somebody who has proven themselves to be a titan of the league in months past, that being Ethan Erwin. Look out for him going forward. The final answer that Chance missed, Ricky Nelson, his sons Matthew and Gunnar saying, can't live without your love, and we can't live without the movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. Thanks so much for your support. If you haven't joined it yet, select which tier is right for you. Also, check out the Schmoedown Rundown.
Master of the Segways, everybody.
Make sure you do check out that Patreon again. It really helps, and you guys are the reason why this thing keeps building is because of you. A lot of big announcements, special announcements coming up. Maybe one at the Schmoedown Spectacular, which is just a few weeks away.
Is it really now?
The Schmoedown Spectacular, the winner of this entire tournament, will be facing the champion, John Roca, in the main event of the Spectacular. You have the Star Wars Championship. Ken Knapsack goes to reclaim his title against Alex Damon. The #1 contender match, that's going to happen there. There's a Commissioner Bowl. That's right, you heard it. The Commissioner Bowl will happen, and the team championship, the Shire Wolves, going up against the tournament winners. Who's the boss? Just some of the matches that you're going to see
No Manager
at
Bowl
the
too,
Spectacular. And for all of you, for continuing to make this happen,
Yet.
go to the Patreon. Donate.
Keyword
Thank you
yet.
so much, and we'll see you very soon. Next match.
They have
coming
3
right up.
weeks to
Mark
announce
Wolf and Ben
more
Bateman.
stuff.
Wow,
Fair
that's
enough.
going to be one.
It's going to be a hot
All
one.
right. What is up at the end here? What are you doing, Emma?
Oh man, it is very satisfying attacking hobbits with lightsabers. Just crossing the genres here. Oh, wow, it's very realistic. What? It's Brienne.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh,
but
no, it's
I knew you were in here, and I knew
want
you
to
were
play
alone,
that game,
so I wanted
and
to
I
come
want
talk
to
to
play
you
it now.
You've got something important to talk about.
Sure.
Aside from the fact that I love what you've been doing this year, I personally think you're Manager of the Year, so when those awards come around,
I
I'm gonna be
mean,
voting Emma for you.
Thank you. I really, really appreciate that, and also, kind of deserve it.
Right. You know who doesn't deserve things this year? Mike Kalinowski. He's just somehow infiltrated this show, this system.
Totally.
I don't know.
In agreement.
He needs to be stopped.
Yeah,
and I figured
absolutely.
out a way.
Okay.
I figured out a way, and I'm gonna need your help.
Yeah, I'm in. What is it?
I'm getting signatures of various competitors. I've already got a pretty good list right now of people that are not gonna show up to Spectacular until something's done about Mike.
Listen, I obviously agree with you that something needs to be done about Mike. My only hesitation is that the Shire Wolves are defending their title, and if they don't show up, and Who's the Boss does, they might have to automatically forfeit. As you say, you can really trust that.
If you look here, I already talked to Finstock, so Who's the Boss is already signed, saying that they're not going to show up.
Wow. Well, I mean,
just leaves you.
Okay then. As long as Tom isn't going to try to pull anything funny, you have the support of the Fight Club.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right,
Must go
little
back to killing hobbits.
Let's do this.
Why kill hobbits? What did hobbits ever do to you? Who hurt you? What is wrong with you?
What's going on, fans? Frank here, and it is time for your Schmo.
Wait. I'm sad.
I'm not sad.
Because my bracket is broken already. Yes, I did have Chance going forward. I don't care.
And dude, like I said, I wouldn't have minded if Chance had won and my bracket had busted, but we'll just have to see what happens in the future. But I'm not even like, oh my god, what a match! What a match!
No. That's very true. What a damn match. I still cannot believe the amount of points I scored in the first round. That was great. Anyway, yeah, it was a great match between the two, and if fate had been kinder on Chance, he might have even won it. Just
or at the very least, Ethan could have tied his current record, and then we could have had a 24-23 match.
Yep. Now that's a match and a half. I mean, this already was something to behold, really. Because
this was a match and a quarter. It would have been a match and a half if they both got the 5-pointers.
No, I mean, we already knew these two competitors are both great. Just Erwin, what a year that guy's been having. Holy shit. And Chance might be 0-1 right now, but he's going to come back with a vengeance, and he's going to rack up wins in next year. The fact that he got to this point, the fact that he got to face Erwin in this tournament, that's already something, I'd say. So that was great, and they both put up a great performance. So I can't wait to see Erwin just move on in the tournament. I assume that he'll at least get to the final, and he might even win it. And I can't wait to see what Chance does next year. So, what do you have to say?
Same. I mean, as much as I want to say that my bracket will prove right, and that Ethan actually will win it, it's still anyone's game because we're only halfway through the first round, and once we get to the semifinals, then it's really going to determine, because all nothing but love to Stacey Howard. Stacey, you are a wonderful competitor, but you have your hands full. Although we've seen crazy things happen.
Well, she did pull off a pretty big stunt last year, beating Mark Ellis.
True.
Not a lot of people thought that would happen.
I sure didn't.
So, stranger things have happened in singles tournaments. Remember when Makuga beat Clark Wolf in the first round? Who saw that coming?
Remember when Makuga beat Harloff? Who saw that coming?
Can we not talk about that bullshit match?
Amen.
Blue Fairy can suck my balls.
But yes.
That was 4 years ago with not a good format for a match.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, but still, the point still stands. Like, it's that classic case of anything could happen given the right circumstances, and like the rest of this tournament just has me excited because it's the people that I personally want to see have their fair shake at the belt.
True. And we've only had 2 matches. They were both great.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see what the rest of the tournament brings. Like, Merle versus Stacey, that is probably the most one-sided out of the entire first round, even though Stacey will still put up a fight. I know she will. I know that she can have a very good first round. If she gets a strength in the second round, yeah, she can hang. I know that for sure. I just don't think she can win that one. But she's a good competitor. And they have Bateman and Wolf in singles. We're going to see them in teams compete, but now we'll have them in singles. And, I'm
sorry, but I'm really fucking excited for that one.
So far, they have been they faced once in teams, and in my personal opinion, one of them got screwed over. So I think one is out for revenge, especially after winning that gauntlet. However, you can never underestimate Wolf. She is a great competitor. She's been a great competitor for over 2 years now in this league. and she's still going strong. I mean, she's the damn team champion at the moment. So that should also be a great match.
Oh,
and I just
God, yes.
can't wait. I can't wait for the rest of the tournament, and I can't wait for Spectacular. I'm also excited to see what kind of matches they might announce for Spectacular in the next couple of weeks, because we have a few confirmed, but I think there might be some surprises still.
Exactly, because all we have right now are the championships, singles teams, Star Wars, Intergeekdom, but then we also have the Commissioner Bowl.
Yes.
And if I've said it once, I'll say it again. There probably will be a Manager Bowl called, and at least one number one contenders match.
Yeah. Oh, I think a number one contender match for singles. Oh no, wait. For teams might be there then. We'll see.
We'll see.
Anyway, guys.
Either way, it's going to be fantastic. And actually, I do want to break down one storyline point super fast.
Okay.
I think there's going to be a little bit of a complete screw over as far as the team's belt goes at Spectacular.
Maybe.
Because if both Who's the Boss and Shire Wolves signed that petition
and don't show up,
then what is Mr. Mike Kalinowski gonna do?
Show up with corruption?
He's just going to give himself the belt with corruption.
Mm-hmm.
But then both teams miraculously show up for a triple threat.
Chaos will ensue.
Yes.
And I cannot wait to see.
So that's a bold prediction I got going on.
Well, we'll see about that. Anyway, guys, please like the video, comment on it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And Chris, where can people find you online?
You guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Stardust, at Skywalker Doma. You guys can follow this very channel on Twitter and Instagram at D2A Channel. Please like our Facebook page. You can follow my band Silver Nightfall all across social media at Silver Nightfall.
Indeed. And you can find me compete in a number one contender match, actually, on Multiplex. It went up yesterday, so I'm not going to spoil it yet. But check it out, because it's fun. Also, you can find us fighting for the team belts pretty soon on Multiplex Entertainment. That's going to be something. We know one of our opposing teams. We don't know the third one. Yes, that is a triple threat. So I really wonder what they're going to do with that. Anyway, look out for that.
And speaking of, this hasn't officially been announced yet. But before the end of this year, I will make my singles debut.
In fandom.
Stay tuned.
That's cool. So look out for that. And yeah, follow me on Twitter at Dutch Movie Guy. Kees Cornelissen on Facebook. As always, if you figure out how to spell my last name. This was really all we can say. Look out for our Resistance recap on Monday and our next Schmoedown reaction on Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on when we have time. We will see you at the next time. Take care.